Hello lovelies, how are you today? And welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and I'm the sole proprietor of SAEH Body Butter. And I hope you enjoy the next video. Thank you. Hello lovelies, I'm about to sublimate and also place rhinestones on a t-shirt, and I thought I'd take you along for the ride. So I have my white t-shirt, and in between it I have my butcher paper to block off the ink from getting to the other side. And then I use the lint roller to get off any lint specks, because we know with sublimation, if there's any lint on your garment, you will get these blue dots. So alrighty, so that's that. Now I'm gonna take it over to the heat press and press it for about 5 seconds. So let me get the shirt set up over there. I don't necessarily have to show you me heating the shirt up for 5 seconds. It's pretty basic, so I will bring you back when I get the design set up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now my design is a 10.2 wide and about 16 inches long. Now my heat press is only a 15 by 15, so I have one or two options. I can press it twice, and I really don't know how that's going to turn out because I've never done that before. I can press it twice with the whole transfer on the garment, or I'm going for option 2, which I think is a little more doable for me. What I'm going to do is cut here, cut that off, follow that line so that the garment will not protrude out of the heat press. I still will have to press it twice, but I think I'll have more luck doing it that way. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go do my 5-second press, and then I'm gonna get the sublimatable transfer set up on the garment. Okay, as you can see, I've cut the crown part off of the design. So I have 2 parts. So I still have to do 2 presses, but I think this is more doable as opposed to possibly heating one section twice and me getting ghosting. So let me get it set up on the shirt, and I'll bring you back. Okay, as you can see, I only have the crown portion of the sublimatable design on the t-shirt. So I'm going to take this down. Everything seems to be in place. I'm at the right temperature, 385, and I'll press it for 60 seconds. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to pull it off the heat press and align the bottom portion of the design. Okay, as you can see, the sublimatable transfer bled through the butcher paper. So that's why we put butcher paper down, because you don't want to mess up your heat press or the back side of your t-shirt. So I'm going to let that cool a little bit before I pull that off, because again, I don't want any ghosting. So I will bring you back once I pull the top part off and layer down the second bottom portion of the design. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is like piecing together a puzzle. So I have the bottom, I haven't taken off the top part yet because I want to place the bottom part underneath the top part so I can align it close to perfect. Let me bring you in closer so you can see. So I'm going to take down the bottom portion first before I remove the top portion, which is already sublimated. So let me grab some tape And I'm going to tape it on the side first so I can get it secure before I tape down the top portion, because it will overlap with the top design that I need to pull off. Okay, so I got that part good. Now it's time to remove this part. Okay. And as you can see, that part sublimated very well. So I'm going to continue taping this down a little more. I think I'm going to put a piece of tape at the top and at the bottom. And then I'm going to put it back on the heat press and press this for 60 seconds. Okay, I'm making sure that my butcher paper that's underneath is covering the design, that the design is not protruding past the butcher paper. Okay, it's on both sides, and it is at the bottom. So let me take this over to the heat press and I'll bring you back. Okay, as you can see, I've reverted. I have the bottom part at the top of the heat press and the part that I've already sublimated at the bottom. So I'm getting ready to put a piece of butcher paper on top. And I'll press this for 60 seconds. So I will bring you back when that is finished. Okay, the second portion has sublimated, as you can see it through the sublimation paper. I'm getting ready to pull it off, and let's see what we're working with. Okay, that turned out good. That turned out good. Alrighty, let me take it over to my table so you can see the full design. Alrighty, let me flip my camera around. Look at that. You can't even tell where I cut it in half or where I separated the design. Alrighty. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, as I said, this is a mixed media project. So I've already laid down 2 of my rhinestone templates. And I'm getting ready to put on the other one. Hopefully my hand, elbow, arm is not in the way. So I have that portion on, and then I'll have to come back and do the last portion right here, which is in the top, because again, I only have a 15 by 15 heat press. So I adjusted my heat press 350 degrees for 12 seconds. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack down those 2 layers. I'll press it for about 6 seconds. And then I'll come back and lay the last part. And, well, no, I can't do that because, again, my heat press is not big enough. So I'll do this for its entirety. Which is, oh, my stuff moved on me. Well, I need to cut some of this transfer tape because it is bumping into the crown. Alrighty, let me get this back in place as best as I can. Okay, that's in place. That's in place. And the crown is in place. So everything is in place. So I'm going to get my Teflon sheet and put on top. No, I'm not going to get my Teflon sheet because I don't want any of that ink getting on my Teflon sheet. So I'm going to put another butcher paper. And we're going to press this for 12 seconds at 350. And then we will, that's a medium hot peel. And then I will put the last portion on. Alrighty. We're going to pull this off slowly because it's hot. And we want to make sure that the rhinestones adhered to the t-shirt. So far, so good. All right, I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me move my, well, I could have left that over there. Anywho, let me turn you around again so you can see me put the last rhinestone transfer on top of the t-shirt. Let me move that up. Make sure you're in view. Yes, you are. Oh. One of my rhinestones came out of place. Let me get my tweezers because it flipped over on me. Sometimes that happens. Now let's see if I can flip this over without knocking any more out of place. Okay, I have it. Now I have to flip it on its back side so the ink is exposed. And then it is in place. Another one came out of place. Alrighty. So far so good. Hopefully when I flip it over it doesn't fall off. That's just telling me that this piece of transfer tape has seen better days. Okay, as you see, I have that on top. So we're going to take it back to the heat press and press that for 12 seconds. And hopefully, as I'm moving it over, it doesn't move. I'm gonna turn it upside down so that the portion that I've already pressed won't be perfect. It didn't move. So let me get another piece of butcher paper. Alrighty, just make sure you in camera view. Yes, you are. Yep, that is on the heat press. Alrighty, I will press that for 12 seconds. Alrighty, it is done. Alrighty, let me take it off the heat press and I'll bring it over to the table so you can see the entire design in its totality. Let me take the camera off of the stand. That way I can get a little closer. Isn't that beautiful? I am so excited about this shirt. Let me tell you, I was so nervous because I've never done mixed media and I've never done anything where I had to cut the design in order to fit on my heat press. And then I said, girl, why are you tripping? If it don't work out, then don't post a video. No one would ever have to know but you and the camera. But I love the way it turned out. Alrighty, that is my tutorial, or you looking at me make a t-shirt for myself. I will see you later. Bye-bye.